All right, so the NASCAR 2023 season is just around the corner. Daytona will be here before we know it. Let's talk about the 2022 season real quick. It was a new car. None of us knew what to expect. We knew that it was going to be a big learning curve for all of these teams. Going into 23, I think it will be much of the same of what we saw last year in respect to the drivers that did well. I think they will be good again this year. And I do think that Hendrick Motorsports will step it up a notch. And like I say, it was just a big learning curve. They had to figure out these new cars, what they could do to adjust on them. And I think we will see more of that going into 23. What can teams do to make these cars better at the mile and a half tracks, at the super speedways, and even on the road courses? Adjustments will be big this year. They're going to be throwing curves into these cars, trying to figure out what they can do to make these cars better. And I do think that teams like, especially Hendrick Motorsports, I do think that they will get better this year. They have a lot of resources with testing and things of that sort, so I do expect them to get better this year. Um, and it's just I don't know. NASCAR really has created a car that created more of a even playing field. Daytona, one of those tracks where literally anybody can win. Whoever is up there at the front, at the end, we know from history you can get a push and you can score a victory. Drivers like Justin Haley, um, even, I mean, just anybody, Bubba Wallace, anybody can get up there and score a win here at Daytona coming up. Um, but I do expect the competition to remain really good going into 2023. Um, just a car that just has created this learning curve that's going to continue into 2023. We don't see the dominance that we saw before, and anybody can win. And it's always been that way. Anybody can win, but we do not see the dominance right now that we saw before. And again, it's because of that learning curve. These teams got to figure out these cars, what they can throw at these cars to make them better. So I think it's going to be a good competitive season coming up. Um, like I say, guys like Chase Elliott, I do think he will be better this year. If you are a Chase Elliott fan, feel free to come to my Facebook group page, Chase Elliott number sign 9, Chase Elliott number 9 Fanatics. We would love to have you there. And I have a great group of moderators that will keep you up to date on everything, weekly posts, weekend schedules, that sort of thing. We'll keep you up to date on what channel the races will be on, what time, qualifying, all sorts of really good info. My moderators are really good. We keep a good, clean um, group that is good for anybody. All ages can join the group. We keep the language down. We keep a really good handle on what goes on in the group. Not a lot of people selling things of that sort. So come and join us at Chase Elliott number 9 Fanatics if you are a Chase Elliott fan. But going into 23, I do think we will have a good season. Jimmy Johnson coming back, kind of excited about that. What's going to happen there? If he sees success this year, could that spark some retired drivers to come on back and give it another go? It wouldn't surprise me in the least. I think Jeff Gordon still has the itch from time to time. We saw him race in a Porsche division, I guess you could say, last year. Did a couple of races, so not saying he's going to come back, but hey, anything is possible. You know what I mean? Matt Kenseth, any of these guys could get the itch again. So let's see what Jimmy Johnson does this year in 2023. Good to see the guy come back. So I believe he should have stayed in NASCAR and should have never left. The Indy cars not quite up to par when it comes to safety. I'm not saying that they're not safe. I'm just saying they're a much more dangerous car. Your legs are practically sitting in the nose of the car. You know what I mean? And we saw some issues with this new car in NASCAR last year with safety. Guys like Kurt Busch and Alex Bowman having some issues with injury, and that was unfortunate to see. And me battling brain cancer, I can tell you right now, when you have an issue with your brain, it's serious business, and it was a real shame to see those guys go through that thing. It's going to be good to see Alex come back. Alex, even before this new car was released, just really hit and miss. Similar, I would put Brad Keselowski in that same category right now. Just really hit and miss, just not really where they need to be right now. And Alex has struggled even before this new car was released, and he's got to have a good season, Alex Bowman. If he does not, I would not be surprised if he's released. He's just not. He's got to get there. That's all I'm saying. I have no issues with Alex Bowman. He and his team have got to get up to par. That's all I'm saying. Brad Keselowski, same thing. He's really struggled and he's very hit and miss, and just don't know what this new season will bring. But I do think the competition will be good, and the Chicago Street Race. Lord, Lord, we have no idea what to expect with that one. But going to be interesting to see, to say the least. So hope we have a great season coming up. Let's get ready for Daytona. Thank you guys for stopping by and viewing this video. Give me that thumbs up, a like, and if you like this video, give me give me that thumbs up, share it along, and subscribe if you would like to. I would greatly appreciate it. This is Righteous Redneck. You guys take it easy. Let's get ready for the 2023 season.